think if I didn't kill us, I would have finished off Commander Zalk there. But that was my bad. I mean, Guided Strike is so cool, but Wild Magic Sorcerer is where it is. Plan to do some stealing, so Disguise Self should be... Well, I'm hoping that it'll help me get out of trouble here.
Deep and move. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Fortitude!
I really want to go for the artifact, but in early access, that didn't work out well, so...
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Yeah, because you saved all our lives.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. I wonder what the next move is.
And obviously, like, she's gotta be Cleric. You can't multi-class this.
Let's get going. How much farther can I go? Oh, this was not in early access? This is so cool. Like, it actually gives you a reason to buy those things and collect those things. More of those wretched things. What do we have here?
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Stay on my feet.
Take two.
Can't even catch my breath.
It's really nice that they added all these like flavor pieces to the description text.
Another fight. Let's go.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, I should have used Tides of Chaos. That would have been nice.
Another step forward. Never a dull moment.
No, stop it.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
My faith will guide me.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Light on my feet.
Alright, now I know. I think we have enough to craft, do some alchemy. For some reason it doesn't automatically stack items. I wonder if that's something I can enable in options. Okay, that sucks. Can't happen twice in a row.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, this is totally new. Fear of wolves.
Still alive. So that's progress. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Alright, I know there's something here from early access, but I think my intelligence is super low, so I'm going to turn on this.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
There we go. Now I can use that short rest.
Better than nothing.
My faith protects me.
Can't give up now. Need to find a way forward.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
This is a dumb move on his part.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your
He
mind
seems more
twists.
reasonable than he did
You're
in
looking
early
out of
access.
unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So,
He's so
do
funny.
you know anything about these
I wish
worms?
he wasn't so evil.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these
I
things,
kind of want to take him
there
instead
might
of
still
Lae'zel.
be time.
Oh, but then there's Wyll too.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Alright, and for him, level 2 rogue is basically why you would even go into rogue, so no reason to multi-class him.
Someone there?
What to do? Moving in. Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
This is a new Gale thing.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
That was definitely different.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
I love Gale.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
The question is, do we actually trust Gale? He's... Mistress definitely favored some very powerful people with
Hello.
perhaps questionable
I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
ethics.
Apologies. Usually better.
And he's
at
so
this.
charming.
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
He can be such a braggart, but he's so charming about it.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting
I
needle?
feel like it was a little bit better in early access.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
I'm gonna keep making comparisons to
No
early
doubt.
access, 'cause
But I
early
find
access
myself
was
hoping to be in the
so
presence
cool.
of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. Salutations.
Okay, so evocation for sure makes sense for Gale, but divination portent is such a cool ability that 5e did, right? It'd be hard not to pass this up, especially because I don't know. I mean, illusion sounds not that great. Abjuration is cool if you're gonna do like a kind of Gish build. Necromancy doesn't really make sense for Gale. Enchantment, maybe. But I think just divination is gonna be so much fun. So that's what we're doing.
direct me. One with the weave.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
That is
interesting
super cool
times.
that they introduced ritual casting. I didn't know that he could ritual
At the
cast.
ready.
Interesting.
Trust no one.
What's next, I wonder?
I applaud your taste.
Careful, I bite.
All's well that
It's
ends.
cool that, like,
Not as bad as it could have.
when you look at the description of his clothing, it's clear he's wearing, like, outdated cloth. Or, like, a clothing style. Like, he is out of place in some ways. Because he's been a vampire for so long.
I'm ready.
Don't touch me.
The air is ripe with magic.
Still breathing, despite everything. Still alive, so that's progress.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious. Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
I'm gonna
I
kick him
thought
out
we had
because I
something
want
special.
Lae'zel for now.
Well, you know where to find me.
These boots have seen everything. Broken. Must have been here a while.
Also, the map has been done fantastically. You can see, like, 5-foot increments. This could be made into a 5th edition D&D map, just like if anyone wanted to copy this and make it into like a campaign. They did such a great job. I don't know if Wizards should have been paying Larian. Like, this is such a cool game, especially with all the Wizards fiasco and Pathfinder 2e, which is also very, very awesome. This I think has revitalized interest in 5th edition.
Zor's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
I mean,
Remember
honestly,
how keen she was to leave me to die in the
we
Nautilus?
should go with her.
I
I mean,
can't
she
trust her.
knows the most about this. Alright, here's a good example of friends where hopefully this won't have negative repercussions. Actually, can I get help from someone else? Nope. Oh, advantage. So good.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Have to keep going.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you
At
say.
least in early access, like if you ended friends early while they're still in eyesight, it would cause them to become aggressive, so. Okay, we're good.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure
She's
for this
right.
infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
And if I was playing Githyanki, I would totally go for the Githyanki crush first.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel. Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin. Assume nothing.
Stop me yet.
Eager for battle.
Alright, same thing with Lae'zel. Fighter level 2 gets Action Surge. That is a super powerful ability. She doesn't have great intelligence, so I wouldn't multi-class her with a wizard, but it's so good. Like, 2 actions, amazing.
perfect reaction. One true way.
Let's get going. If not over, then through.
And unlike probably every other person out there, no one is gonna roleplay and steal Lae'zel's armor. Like, are you all crazy? She would never part with that shit, and she would destroy anyone that tried to. So I'm gonna stay with my chainmail, and we'll go from there. Oh, but next up will be the Mind Flayer, because I think everyone wants to see that thing die.
There, the Mind Flayer. And it's hurt.
Even an injured Geich is a dangerous one. Do not let your guard down.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
No way, fuck that.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve
Also,
to be punished for it.
the Githyanki having
You
kind
should
of
be
like
whipped,
sandals.
made to
They're
bow
almost
before
like
this creature in
Spartan, kind of like
shame.
Greek warriors.
It's possessing
A
your
really
mind,
cool stylistic change
forcing you to
done by Larian.
love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I would love it if you could try to figure out what is going on with the Mind Flayers and where its mind is trying to go in regards to like these special experiments with these special tadpoles.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience.
Okay, so maybe that
It needs
is
sustenance to survive, and with
Shadowheart's
your very body, you can
rare piece of
provide.
equipment.
You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I would have thought
Monster.
Lae'zel
Death
would
is
at
too
least
good for
have
it.
improved her standing with us, like her approval rating of us.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on this.
Don't waste a step.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the Druid?
Please! There's no time!
I mean, if I was in this guy's
The nine
position,
hells! Open the gates!
I would do the same thing. And this guy should have just opened the gates to begin with. It's his fault. He dies way more violently. Way more violently than early access.
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach!
Holy
Provoke the
shit,
blade!
Wyll is actually cool.
And suffer its sting.
Oh.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Time to push my luck again.
Okay, at least in early access, if you had everyone else survive, you could get Lae'zel an inspiration point. And then also I think the urchin could get an inspiration point because one of the guys there had like an interaction dialogue with one of the orphans. So we should try to keep them all alive, but one guy just got critted. Yeah, Barth. Not looking good.
Heading there.
excellent sword! Strike them down!
Have to keep going.
Okay, so this is where Ported is freaking sweet. So I need a 13 to hit his AC. I rolled a critical miss. And Gale can give me an automatic hit. That's so freaking cool.
Time to strike.
It's great when they go after sleeping opponents and waste time trying to wake them up. I mean, technically, I think it's a good move, but it gives your allies a ton more to do.
On I go.
What the fuck? I have never had this happen before. Dude, what? No. That... Oh my god. That's so ridiculous. Alright, to be honest, they all look like they have good amounts of health, so no healing necessary. Cool, I'm a fucking sheep.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gates!
Alright. Wild magic surges are pretty cool, but
Damn.
ridiculous.
A brazen attack for such lowly creatures. They must have been seeking something. Or someone.
There must be more, wherever they came from.
Also, they changed Shadowheart to Acolyte from Urchin, so if you're choosing a background and you don't want to overlap with other people's, Urchin's a good one. Sure why that one was a crime. So these got to change on them because before, if you didn't have the marking of the absolute, like it wouldn't do anything, or it would give you a minus 1d4 penalty. This seems like it's good no matter what, so let's equip it.
Let's get on with it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Have a lot on my mind.
Okay, Gale, what happened to your familiar?
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
More goblins. One crisis after What's next?
Fortitude! There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid
Bro,
too.
looks like
Unbelievable!
Jersey Shore curls and everything.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Alright, so this is risky, because I'm not sure what friends will do in the full game, but this is a pretty high DC, so hopefully it'll work.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblin vermin could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins.
We need to leave.
We need a healer.
Alright, so Zevlar is the one that I've befriended, so I'm gonna try to break out from him before I release the concentration on it. And hopefully later that doesn't fuck it up, our relationship.
What? And I know who. More goblins. What's next?
Oh, I know I shouldn't, but I want to steal so bad.
Don't want to draw any attention. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Should mind my step. I don't need any attention right now. Let's get this over with. Creator, destroyer. A spell a day. Eat this. Well,
See,
so much for peace.
another example where Porzant will help you. You miss the attack and you can get it, but not worth it here.
I don't fancy their chances.
My path be true.
Never a dull moment.
Actually, I think one of the unlocks is you make 5 attacks in a turn, so I gotta make sure Gale doesn't cast a spell, and then I can do it.
What's the plan? Time to strike.
Let's end this. On I go.
please, Mistra.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you. Care to explain why you reek of the hells? Considering what... But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else.
So I'm not entirely sure what the coins do, but Infernal Engines makes me think of the new companion, the Barbarian. Must be useful for some part of her quest.
You peer through the telescope.
Really don't.
You see a dragon circling like a bird
of this
prey,
interaction.
hunting.
Like, what's the point?
The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
Okay, no change from early access, except there's no fire on Joaquin's Rest.
Best be on my way.
Won't budge.
Actually, I probably shouldn't talk to animals until I have the animal speaking potion or whatever.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join
Dude,
him.
he totally is. Aradin.
Thank you for your help out there.
Such a shit.
I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The Druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The Druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Welcome, rest.